cover. Desperate measures, and we'll carry on from the attack on Vulcan. First, we'll collect our duty officer missions. And brand, isn't it? Yeah. Right, we're on the way now. Okay, so let's begin this mission. Right, here we go. So, Captain, we have the Borg spear on sensors, and there's a multiple Romulan patrols in the area, sir, and we need to deal with them before we can scatter the spear. Raise shields and set course for the closest Romulan ship. Can't wait to have more bridge officers and more powers. Romulan reinforcements will be in, Captain. Suck on my quantums, bitch! I'm not picking up any signs of Romulan ships, and there's no life signs on the sphere. Recommend we destroy it now. Arm weapons. Captain, our top priority should be to find any technology or research the Romulans may have salvaged already. There is a Romulan communication satellite in this area. If we program it to transmit an emergency signal, the Romulans will send a ship here to investigate. we can hide behind the asteroid if we run minimal power. The mineral content of it in it should disrupt sensor readings. Once the patrol vessel arrives, we can reconfigure the Class 2 probe to essentially tag the Romulan ship. Even if they cloak, we will be able to follow the probe's energy signature. If there is a base anywhere in this region, we'll find it. Let's head towards the donut. Some hexafluorine gas. It's on the way. Excellent. Now we have to place a place to hide behind that asteroid and power down the systems. I think we should be able to avoid contact or detection. I was right. That's the right it is. It works. A Romulan vessel is coming to investigate. I'll take the vessel with a subspecialist mission, so we should be able to follow it at warp speed. The ship has gone to warp, sir. Based on the telemetry from the probe, I believe it is travelling to the Gasco system. There is a small colony on the space station there. Laying a course to Gasco, sir. We can leave as soon as you are ready. Warp to the Gasco system. Through the planet. We have arrived at the Gasco system, sir. Scans confirm Borg technology on the station. They have detected us, sir, and are launching several ships, and they have activated the defences. We had the element of surprise on our side for the moment, but they are bound to call for reinforcements. Recommend we eliminate resistance and beam down to the station quickly as possible. Agreed. Come on, little Trevor, like White Warbird, just do everyone a favour and die. Are you ready to beam down, sir? Beam down. So we have arrived at the gasgate. We arrived at the gasgate station. The station is on high alert, and we should expect heavy resistance. Normally, Starfleet attempts to resolve conflicts peacefully, but in this case, the security of the quadrant requires a armed response. We should interrogate any scientists we find along the way to determine where the Borg research is located. Acknowledged. That's our new officer. Starfleet. What are you doing here? We have traced Borg technology back to this station and intend to destroy it. Really, I sympathise. That Borg technology is creepy. We all hate it, but we don't have any choice but to work for the Tal Shiar. They're holding my sister hostage to make sure I behave, and she's not the only one. I'll do whatever I can to help her. You might need your help yourself in a minute or two. The your transport was detected, and the station is on high alert. Security forces are already on their way. You don't have a chance. We have no choice. We need to stop what's happening here. Promise you'll try to help my sister, and I'll unlock the doors and interpret this for you. There, she's near the medical bay. Good luck, and don't forget my sister. We'll get her out. I talked to the lead scientist. He was over here. You are from Starfleet. What are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing. I have no choice. I have no love for the Tal Shiar, but I do have a family, and if I complete my work, the Tal Shiar will guarantee their safety. Perhaps we can rescue them. Where are they located? Most of the families are being held in the medical bay. You will need to cross the engineering level to get there. Be careful, some of what they're working on there is quite dangerous, really. Any use of Borg technology is dangerous. You're talking about devices designed to regenerate damage, replicate themselves, and assimilate anything they can reach. If we had a breach in the containment, we could lose the station and everyone in it. Thank you. We'll do what we can for your family. Hello, Rico. I'm alright, thank you very much. Just killing the Romulans. Yep. How are you? It's been a while since we spoke. Yeah. Access research log 1. Head research log supplemental. Erosions upheld there, and the bargain delivered a disabled Borg spear to the Pilatus System. As a precaution, we have not moved a spear to dislocate from that location, and I do not want the risk of powering any systems that might trigger the Borg's regeneration protocol. However, I do feel that it is safe to begin dismantling and analysing the spear's components. The Borg technology shows great promise. I believe we will be able to improve our weapons and shield technology well within the Empress's timeline. Never a good idea to mess around with Borg technology. Research log 2. Head researchers log supplemental work to integrate Borg tech components into our vessels has begun. So far the process is proceeding as expected. We have increased the combat capabilities of our ships upwards of 50%, and I still feel like we've barely scratched the surface. There is so much about the Borg technology I do not understand. Some of my researchers have expressed concerns over the risks of experimenting with this technology. I explained that the circumstances beyond our control force us to take extreme measures. I suspect they continue to have misgivings, but they no longer share them with me. Access research log 3. Head researcher log supplemental. I now share my staff's misgiving about this line of research. Incorporating Borg technology into our ships is one thing, but this Commander Navek is taken over our medical bay and is experimenting with incorporating Borg technology into our citizens. Anybody that expresses discontent with the program either disappears or finds their family being held hostage to ensure their cooperation. We should have never sided with the Tal Shiar, and now it's too late. Well, tough titties. Destroy the Borg technology. Lack of numbers, I think, was the reason why we moved. Nothing says hello like a phaser blast to the face. Take the turbo lift to the medical bay. It is more complete, I completely agree. Right, it's 9:30. I think the race starts generally. Intercalator. I can't even begin to express my gratitude, Lieutenant Commander. Lieutenant Commander or Lieutenant Commander? I can never remember. I am from Sydney Prime, one of the colonies that is still neutral in the conflict between the Republic and the Tal Shiar. Before all this, I was a vocal proponent for the Republic. All I could think is that I attracted the wrong kind of attention from my outspoken beliefs. One day, I went for a walk in the cliffs near my settlement, and I remember seeing something strange and hearing a metal buzzing. Then everything went black. I woke up in this cell, and no one will tell me where I am, or why I am here. What they do say is that I am a test subject. They're planning on implanting me with Borg technology. I don't think anyone could be this callous, not even the Tal Shiar. We'll get you back home. Exeter, 1 to beam up. Yeah, completely agree. Hello, this is Lieutenant Commander Andrews. We just wanted to let you know that your brother is safe and aboard our ship. Thank you so much. Now allow me to assist you. These access codes will wipe our computer core, destroying all our data. No one will be able to replicate what we've done here without any information. Thank you. Download access codes. Enter command purge computer core. Enter access code Epsilon Beta 241. Ready to beam up, sir. Yeah. Beam up. It's a long way. It's a long distance race. Completely agree. Particularly on the continent, you're an hour ahead. Well, but at least next year you get to go to Zandvoort for the Dutch Grand Prix. Sir, the Romulans have activated their assimilated ships. We have to destroy them. If we fire weapons at one of them, it will come online faster. But I think I can delay their activation if we get close enough to send a command sequence. Target the nearest ship. I'm sure the Zandvoort's hoping that they get a million people there, particularly if Verstappen goes to the Ferrari. I want to thank you again for rescuing me from my unpleasant fate. If I could impose on you once more, Would you be willing to take me to my colony? I must deliver a report on what's happening to my ruling council, and I really like to see my family again. It would be our pleasure. Are you ready to lead the systems, sir? Depart the system. Yeah, if it's happened to Ferrari, it would be much more better fit for him than going to McLaren to become bloody Hamilton's number 2.
I have forwarded your mission reports and the recovered data to Starfleet Intelligence. We now know the Romulans have been researching Borg technology, and they were willing to risk a war with the Federation to advance their goals. There's a 76.77% chance that Starfleet will have to take action against the Romulans to prevent them from upsetting the balance of power with this research. If that occurs, I predict that we will need you and your crew to assist in averting calamity. You have done well. Live long and prosper.
Live long and prosper, Hamilton, eh? Prototype gravimetric modulation impulse engines Mark IV.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
You have a new power that can be set up to automatically be used. Press the L2 button to show your powers. Use the left stick to navigate this radial menu. Navigate to brace for impact. Press the R1 button to toggle between different auto-execute settings, and change when this power will automatically be used. This power will be used even if it is not set up for quick equip.
Okay.
Takela, the survivor you rescued from Demora Station, has provided some very interesting information about both the Tal Shiar and the new race with which they've allied. Meanwhile, the Romulan Republic and neutral colonies are continuing to report mysterious abductions. We believe these two events are related. Takela wants to go home to her colony on Serene Prime. The colony there has remained independent from both the remains of the Romulan Star Empire and the burgeoning Romulan Republic. That puts them in a delicate balancing act. We thought taking Takela home could be a good opportunity to figure out what's happening behind the scenes of the Romulan conflict. We would like you to go to Serene Prime and investigate. I have new missions for you.
Yes, Admiral. Happening moves. He's going to a Merc. I really hope he doesn't go to a Merc, to be honest. Not why Hamilton's still there. Anyone goes in there, they're going to be second fiddle. Okay, blockade running off to Serene Prime.
Your active traits are listed on the left. Detailed information about each trait is available on the right. You can change active traits by
yeah, I know this. Don't tell me again.
On a remote world, scientists are adapting Borg technology to suit their own needs. A Federation crew, caught in an impossible situation, fights to survive. But help may not arrive in time. Who will heed their desperate call? In their anguish, The Romulans could cause a greater tragedy than even they imagine.
Live long and prosper, Spock. Live long and prosper. Yeah, Ferrari are struggling at the moment, but yeah. It's wait and see, really, isn't it? I'm more waiting for the new endurance cars. Captain, we have arrived in Serene's system. This is supposed to be a neutral colony, but I'm detecting multiple Romulan Star Empire ships as well as a shield wall surrounding the planet. If this is a blockade, they're very serious about keeping the people out. The warbirds are arming weapons, sir, and we might have a fight if we want to return our guests to a colony. Speaking of which, Takeda would like a word. Patch her through. I can't thank you enough for returning me. It looks like the Romulan Star Empire has been busy while I was away. They're already lobbying our council to join them, but the Romulan Republican envoys are there as well. Now the Empire is blockading the planet, probably to prevent information like ours from reaching our leaders. The shield wall is new. I guess the Tal Shiar constructed it. You should be careful. This isn't the first time we've run afoul of the Romulan Star Empire. Howdy, IWF Ray. This planet is protected by the Romulan Star Empire. State your business. I have come to trade, none of your business. I didn't realise Serena Prime was a protector of the Star Empire. I'm returning this citizen to a home world. Well, as a that Spar is coming to duty spot. Yeah, I heard about that. They'll probably ruin it. Poor Spar. As a Federation officer, I cannot lie. I am returning this citizen to a homeworld. Indeed, identify this citizen. Tell the truth. That is the name of a fugitive wanted by the Star Empire. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded. I don't think so, Commander. I don't know how long to do their ability where they lock you in and fire 3 of them, mate. They used to. Oh. Yeah, but nothing surprises me with GT Sport these days. Are you ready to beam down to the surface, sir? Yes, let's beam down. to all my senior staff. Any races in the foreseeable future? Normally on a Friday they run something. I can't believe I finally made it home. Thank you. I never thought I'd see this place again. I would give you a grand tour such as it is, but I need to get back to my family. I never thought I would see them again either. You should talk to a representative of our council. Follow the path ahead and it will lead you to a central square. There should be someone you can speak with there. Welcome home. That's one big jellyfish. All I can think about there is Mass Effect. It's just a big dumb jellyfish. This has been upgraded. These walls never used to be here. It's nice that they finally decided to have a lick of paint. Oh shit. Okay, speak to Councillor Rehu. Jolon True, Lieutenant Commander. Welcome to Serene Prime. Thank you for returning to Keller to us. I'm sure her family is pleased to see you safe. However, you have arrived at an interesting time. I was just preparing to meet from representatives from the Romulan Star Empire and the Romulan Republic. Each are urging our colony to join their faction. We've done our best to stay out of the conflict until now, but I fear we will soon be forced to take a side. Yes, we have met one of the Empire's representatives in orbit. They tried to destroy my ship. Yes, the Empire has a way of offering assistance that feels more like a threat. They've offered security services to my world. And I could not risk refusing them. And to be fair, there has been no abductions since the fleet began protecting the planet. Abductions. A number of our citizens went missing in the weeks before the Empire arrived. The Empire blames the Republic, of course, but I think Sealer likes to blame them for a lot of things. There's no evidence that they're responsible. However, in fact, there is no evidence at all. All I can think next the Republic were behind these kidnappings, they would leave some trace behind. If you would care to speak to the representatives, I would be interested in hearing what your opinion with them is of them. I am honoured for your request, Councillor. Okay, so we've got to speak with the Empire and Republic. It's a bit difficult, considering that we are technically allied with them. But we'll speak with the Empire. Sub-Commander Citren. You are not welcome here, Starfleet. The Chancellor feels different. She has asked me to speak with you and give her my opinion. Then she is a fool. The Federation are allies of the terrorists who seek to destroy what remains of our glorious empire. You will do nothing here but show dissent and unrest. I also know that you destroyed a ship protecting this planet with a callous disregard for safety of the citizens of this colony. I have nothing more to say to a murderer. He left me no choice. You had no choice. These are the words that have been an excuse for monsters since the time immemorial. On the chance, however, the council is foolish enough to be swayed by your biased opinion, I will explain that the Romulan Star Empire is Serene Prime's only hope for peace and stability. We alone possess the military strength and operational effectiveness to keep this planet safe. Terrorists from the Republic can only offer them a portion of their own loss and suffering. The Empress has already sent ships to defend this colony. That is evidence of our intentions. Your intentions are clear, Sub-Commander. I think we've heard enough. jackass. Speak with the Republic envoy to Miranda. A pleasure to meet you, Lieutenant Commander. What can I do for you? What's your mission here? My intent was to speak with the Council about the advantages of joining the Republic. Fortunately, I arrived before the blockade and Council extended their protection to me. Otherwise, I would probably be on my way to one of the Tal Shiar prison facilities by now. The Empress likes to hide her threats in layers of deception and lies. It can be difficult for the peaceful world like Serene Prime to resist, but if we all stick together, we'll be able to rise up and defeat the Tal Shiar once and for all. You have ambitious goals, Sub-Commander. Good luck. I'll return to the Councillor. Well, what do you think of them? I am biased, but I think you should join the Republic. If safety is your main concern, you might want to join the Star Empire. You've done well staying neutral so far, but I don't see a reason why you should. I can't tell you what your colleagues should do. Follow your heart and your instincts. Yeah, join the Republic. An interesting perspective, Lieutenant Commander. Thank you for your suggestion. One of our most convincing evidence comes from a survivor from Virenat, and, if his story can be believed, he says he knows he was behind the abductions. You should speak to him before you leave. He's behind that building. Speak to the Virenat survivor. I'll listen to his story. I can speak to the survivor from Virenat. Do you like this update Serene Prime? So much better than it was. Okay, speak to Vulcan. Yes, I was at Virenat. My family died there, my friends. It was terror. It wasn't the terrorists who destroyed my home, and it certainly wasn't the Republic. It was the Tal Shiar and their friends. But you don't have to take my word for it. Virenat has been abandoned since the attack. Go see what our Empress does to her people. I am sorry for your loss. Kidoki, beam up. It appears that we've done all we can, sir. Shall we return to the ship? Beam up. Yeah, speak to you later. Sir, course locked for Vienna. However, there is a Romulan ship still cloaking. They're hailing us, Captain. On screen. Lieutenant Commander, you are wanted for crimes against the Romulan Star Empire. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded. You lower your shields and prepare to be boarded. Sir, there is a Romulan Republic vessel here as well. They're hailing us. On screen. You appear to be having some difficulties with the Tal Shiar. Please allow us to assist. This is the least we can do for our allies in Starfleet. Glad to have your help, Commander. C4 knocking on your door. Tal Shiar will no longer trouble you. Do you require anything else? No, thank you for your assistance. Sir, I recommend that we cross the shield barrier and exit the system before the Tal Shiar reinforcements arrive. Agreed, laying a course. But first, footsteps of monsters. Oh. Are you ready to set course for Vienna? Well, I'm the captain. You're setting course for Vienna. Walk to Vienna. We arrived in the Vienna system. Sensors are detecting no signs of activity in the system, not even satellites. For a once populated world, the sensors' silence is eerie. Set course for the planet. Sir, this debris appears to be from a Romulan vessel. It's old, but it took some heavy damage and energy damage hits before it was destroyed. You don't normally see battles like this near agricultural colonies. I'm trying to make it sound like a Vulcan, you know, cold and logical. My best impersonation of a Vulcan. I'll keep trying. I'll nail it. Sir, this appears to be debris from a vessel of unknown configuration. However, the energy signatures conform to limited information that we have about the Alachi. There's not enough here for the ship to have been destroyed, sir. Whatever it was, it probably survived this battle. This could be the mysterious enemy the survivors talk about. Could be the Alachi. We need more information. Fly to the planet. Sir, I'm detecting the vessel. Wait, there's nothing there. Must be a sensor echo. Okay. Are you ready to beam to the surface, sir? Beam down. So we're waiting. This place is destroyed, Captain, but the damage is only a few months old. I'm not detecting any humanoid life signs, however there are several insect life forms around the area. We should be cautious. Acknowledged. This battle must have been massive. Why are you talking to me? You're up on the ship. Sir, although this colonist died from plasma weapon discharge, her tissue appears to be infected with some kind of fungal spores. The bio readings I am getting are somewhat similar to that of some of the readings from the prisoners on Installation 18. We should know about Installation 18. The evidence of the Alachi involvement is mounting. Take it to your sample. I'll cover that when we do the we have to do the Planet of Galactic piece after this to kind of explain who the what's going on there in Station 18. This crater was created by an orbital strike from a plasma weapon of Romulan origin. Since it is doubtful the colony destroyed themselves, it could only have been the Tal Shiar. It's a windmill blade, Captain. Many of the Romulan colonies are using alternative power supplies such as these. With the damage on the blade though, this structure withstood several explosive blasts of extremely high power. Retrieve a sample for analysis. Collect evidence. I think this device is some kind of beacon, but doesn't conform to any technology I'm familiar with. However, the components seem to match some of the equipment we discovered on Installation 18. To get a full scan, Starfleet will want to review our findings. So I'm detecting subspace transmissions, access the colony over here. Okay, activate the console. Welcome guest. You have one message from Empress Sealer. Would you like to play it now?
Citizens of the Empire, it is with great sorrow that I report the destruction of our colony in the Virinat system by the terrorist insurgents known as the Romulan Republic. I believe most of the residents of Virinat were loyal subjects of the Empire who were unaware of the terrorist cell hidden amongst their homes and families. Their deaths are a tragedy.
Continue recording.
When the Tal Shiar attempted to remove the insurrectionists and save Virinat and its people, the Romulan Republic destroyed the entire colony rather than submit to the lawful authority of my forces. I grieve for the loss of innocent life. Rest assured that those responsible will be found and punished for their crimes against the Romulan people. Virinat will not be forgotten.
Continue. What the fuck are they? Captain, a ship of unknown configurations decloaked and is arming weapons. Recommend you and your away team return to the Exeter immediately. Very well, scary-eyed ensign. Scout ship, Captain. We drove it off, but I'm expecting reinforcement any moment. Acknowledged. I'll try and get out of that cone before he does that. God damn it, Archie. Tough little ship. How could you miss? Forging, that's going to hit somebody in a couple of 100,000 years. They'll be mining along their own business, and suddenly a quantum torpedo comes flying towards them. Captain, we're receiving a priority subspace transmission from Starfleet Command. Do you want me to put it through on the main viewer? On screen.
To all Starfleet vessels, our allies in the Romulan Republic are under attack by the Tal Shiar. All combat-ready vessels are ordered to report to New Romulus immediately. Individual orders to follow.
Open a channel to Admiral Tanay.
Thank you for responding so quickly. Your orders are to rendezvous with Battle Group Phi at Virenat and proceed to New Romulus to reinforce our vessels there. The battle is already underway.
We're on our way, Admiral.
Glad to have you here. Let's get to New Romulus.
Well, we got USS Kirk, USS Agari, USS Belfast. Are you ready to warp to New Romulus, sir? Warp to New Romulus. Well, we were kind of ordered to go there, so it's like you can't really say, nah, fuck it.
We are grateful beyond words for your help. You have arrived in the nick of time. New Romulus does not have the developed orbital defenses necessary to repel such an attack, and Admiral Kerouac is calling for as many ships as possible to defend the planet. The flotilla protecting the planet has been pushed back by the enemy assault. They are at their final line now. They need your help.
Battle stations.
Glad you could join us. Concentrate fire on their command ship.
There is a distinct possibility my ship will probably get blown up in this. And Miranda. How cute. I don't actually think I can actually hurt that ship. Total power to the shields! It isn't the bloody Borg, it's the bloody Romulans, and it's the goddamn Malachi. Oh, the Klingons have turned up. That generally is what happens when you destroy the command vessel, you know, does throw them because they have no command structure. Tactics 101 there, Chevelle. How I managed to survive down, never bloody know. So we're being held by the Romulan Republic on screen.
On behalf of the Romulan Republic, thank you for your assistance today. You have saved our new world from destruction. We cannot begin to repay these deeds you have performed today, but know that your names will go down in history.
We are honoured to be a service. Looks like we're done here, sir. I'm ready to depart the system, even though there's firefight going on behind me. I think when we report to Admiral Tanay, that will be it. Let's have a report to the
The
Admiral.
Romulan Republic extends their sincere gratitude for your assistance in saving their homeworld. We now know the race you encountered there is called the Alachi, and they are the Tal Shiar's new allies. From what you found on Virenat, and what they tried to do at New Romulus, I'd say that whatever they're doing, it's not in our best interests. The Republic is continuing to search for clues to reveal what exactly is happening to the people being abducted by the Alachi. You, however, may be set to a different task.
So we'll pick what we want here. So we've got some plasma weaponry. Plasma's alright. It does leave its proc is pretty good.
I have
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
So we'll pick up Terrace on Friday.
Your active traits are listed on the left. Detailed information about each trait is available on the right. You can change active traits by selecting the trait slot you wish to modify. Your active traits are listed on the left. Detailed information about each trait is available on the right.
Okay, so
you can change active traits by selecting the trait slot you wish to modify.
So on Friday we'll do Terrace. That is saving some new public ships from Fodian, from the Fodians, and so I'll do episode 5, 6 and 7, and then we'll carry. So basically we'll carry on this thing. So we're going to go and chase down the former Praetor Terrace. So fireworks the same. So thank you very much.
The supernova. I have new.
Yeah, we'll worry about that in a minute tonight. So thank you very much for watching. Live long and prosper. And I shall see you Friday for part 6 of my Let's Play of Star Trek Online on the BS4.